Hey everyone, so this video is really like impromptu and out of the blue, just random, but I have not filmed in months and it's, what time is it right now? It's 5:56 in the morning right now. And I was laying in bed trying to fall asleep and I was listening to music and I was just like, today is the day that I'm going to start creating content for my channel again. It's been really difficult to find the desire to sit down and film. As some of you who know me personally know, on September 30th I received a call from my in-laws saying that my husband, we were separated, but we were still, best friends. We talked all the time. Our marriage itself wasn't meant to be. It wasn't working out, but we still deeply cared for each other, and he's still like my best friend. I received a call on the morning of September 30th from my father-in-law informing me that it seems like it's gonna be really easy to talk about and it's gonna all like come out and be like perfect and like just flow like beautifully, and like it's been like 4.5 months and still when I go to talk about it, it feels like my throat like closes up. So on the morning of September 30th, my father-in-law called me and informed me that my husband Marcelo had committed suicide. That just changed everything for me. It was like my whole world just like tilted on its axis. And Marcelo was like the biggest supporter of me when it comes to talking about like mental health issues and doing things like making YouTube videos and stuff like that. He always like backed it 110%. So it's just been, ever since his passing, it's just been really difficult to want to sit down and get back into it. So forgive my absence as I know it has been quite long. But I decided to sit down and film this video because today is Valentine's Day. When everybody seems like they have like a romantic partner or like a lot of love in their lives, it can feel, the holiday can feel kind of shitty for a lot of people. And so I was thinking about that and I was listening to that song that I'm sure some of you have heard. Let me find the exact name for you. It's the one by Logic that came out recently that was named or titled after the National Suicide Hotline, like the number for the hotline. For your reference, I'll also put it on the screen and down in the like drop down bar. The number is 1-800-273-8255. It's open 24 hours a day, and if you are having suicidal thoughts, you can call and somebody will talk to you. And so I was listening to this song and it was just like something in my head just like clicked, and I was like, I need to sit down and do my face and film this fucking video, because this is something that like I've just been wanting to talk about, like the grief and dealing with Marcelo's death and all of the stuff that goes along with that. But every time I like sit down and try and film this video, it like I'll have footage and I'm just not happy with it, or I just like it just doesn't go right, and so I've scrapped probably like 3 or 4 of these now. Today I was just like, I feel like this is like the day. The thing about suicide is, as somebody who I've attempted suicide in the past, and so I know what that feeling is like you feel like you're not loved and that nobody cares about you, and then like if you die, nobody is gonna miss you or like notice your absence, and it feels so real, but it's amazing at how absolutely false that is. Like, Marcelo felt that way, and he had 2 memorial services in New York State, 1 in Florida and 1 in Brazil. There were tons of people who wanted to remember him and honor his life. I just wish that like he knew that when he was alive, and I feel like there are lots of people out there who are alive currently who need to know that. So I am filming this to tell you that if like you are sitting at home on Valentine's Day and you are feeling like shit and you are depressed and you're like, what the fuck is the point? May as well just end it. Why not? Doesn't matter. Fuck this. No. That is not what you're going to do. It's not, because I am here to tell you that you are loved and you are cared about, and if nobody else tells you this today, I'm going to tell you that I love you and I care about you, and your life is valuable and is worth something. It's amazing how easy it is for us to forget that and to think that we are insignificant. And I've just, like, I have all of this love in my heart for, you know, Marcelo. He's gone and there's like nowhere to put it. I just feel like lately there's been like, I've been just looking at like all the photos and like videos that I have of us and him, and especially like the videos where like I can hear his voice and like his laugh and like see him doing things that we would just do in our daily lives, and it feels like he's here. Like it feels like I could just conjure him up and he's just like right here. And like now that he's gone, I feel like I have all of this love, and there's no vessel to pour it into anymore. So I was thinking about that, and then listening to that song on repeat earlier, I was just like, you know what? Like, I don't know. I wonder like if Marcelo had seen something like this, if it would have made a difference for him. I don't know. I know that personally I've seen videos like this and it's helped me, so I figured I would do my part and create one. No matter how dark it gets, that will never, no matter like how things seem inside your head, that will never negate your inherent worth as a person. And I found it interesting because I'm a member of this like Facebook group called Sounds Like You Might Die But Okay, and people just post things that are death related, because I'm a morbid person, okay? I always have been. Somebody posted a question to the group, which has thousands of people in it, and it was like, if you were offered death right now with no pain and no spiritual repercussions, would you take it? And there were hundreds of comments from people. A lot of them said yes, but there were also a lot of them that said months ago, weeks ago, years ago, what I insert random length of time here ago, I would have said yes, but now things have changed, and I'm so glad that I'm still here, and like now I would say no. And it's just important to remember that like our lives are constantly evolving, things are constantly changing, things will get better if you can sit with that uncomfortable feeling and not act on those thoughts. I know it can be overwhelming to think like, oh my god, I have the rest of my life, all these horrible things could possibly happen, how overwhelming is that? But that doesn't matter. Like, the rest of your life is irrelevant right now. What matters is today. If you can go to bed today and say like, wow, I made it through one more day, then you have won. Make it a goal to try and do the same tomorrow. And that's all you gotta do. Break it up into teeny tiny little pieces. Even just try to make it through like the next hour, the next minute, whatever you have to do. There are so many resources out there that you can use to get help, whether it be calling a hotline like the one I mentioned earlier, or getting a private therapist, or getting on medication, which I know some people feel funny about. I have another video about that on my channel, but that's not the solution for everybody. Or talking to friends, family, if you're religious, talk to a priest or somebody in your religion who you feel like you can trust. Talk to anybody. We tend to think that we are so unimportant and insignificant, but in reality, we do matter to other people. Think about the people that you care about that are significant to you, and they might not realize their significance in your life, but they are significant. Even if it's just something like, wow, I really want to live to fucking pet more dogs that I see on the street. I actually saw somebody say that in the Facebook group that I was in. They were like, no, I would not take that offer of death because I want to live to pet all of the dogs. Or like, I want to live so that I can go and see the Pacific Ocean, or I want to live because I want to see my child grow up. Even if it's something small. I know this video has been kind of all over the place. I don't know, I couldn't sleep, and I kept thinking, and I was like, why not sit down and make a video and talk about this? Because I know that there are other people out there who are dealing with grief, who are spending a Valentine's Day alone, who are feeling unloved or unwanted or unworthy or invalidated, whatever whatever negative word you want to put in there, you know. And I don't know, there are things in life that I can't change. I can't change that Marcelo is gone, and I can't change the fact that I have mental illness and some days are really hard for me, but I can change the way that I relate to other people and the messages that I spread. So today I'm choosing to put a little positive change into the world and spread that love around, because I know there are tons of people out there who need it, and whoever's watching this, you might be one of them. So please, 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 if you are struggling, or if you know somebody who is, call the hotline, talk to somebody, just put it off till tomorrow. And tomorrow, if you wake up and you still want to kill yourself, put it off for another day. Just keep it in the day. And that's the best advice that I have. So I guess I will end it here. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I really hope that everybody has a good day and that this helped somebody. If it helped even one person, that would be awesome. And please feel free, if anybody ever is in need, to reach out to me, and I will respond and help to the best of my ability. I am human, I am inherently flawed, but I will always use my experience the best I can to assist other people who are struggling. So I guess that is it, and I will hopefully film again soon, because I really would like to get back into this. It's just been hard. So I will hopefully see you guys in the next one, and I love you all. Please stay safe and wonderfully Valentine's Day. Thanks. Bye. Oh, what do we? Oh, real quick at the end of this video. Here's Tiny Satan. She hates me right now. But... oh, I know you're so angry. Lots of people like cats, so thought I would just insert that in there because she's pretty cute.